Hello internet, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and I kinda look like a mermaid, and I know this lip is odd for me, but we're rolling with it right now. So if my teeth look yellow, it's fine, it's good, but today I am doing the makeup collection tag created by Georgia Harris. I have it on my handy dandy aesthetically collective sticker MacBook. And so the first question is, how long have you been collecting makeup? And I really had to think about this. I started wearing makeup for fun and not dance related in 6th grade, so that was 2012. And I guess you could start that of collecting, but that was very utilitarian type of collection. But I would say that I really started collecting makeup when I got a job sophomore year. So that was 2015, because that's when everything expanded. So the next question is, what type of collection do you have? And I really had to think about this because some portions of my collection are very minimalistic, very, if I use it, I have one backup, or I just have one item in that collection. And other parts of my collection are pretty much things I buy because they're on sale, and it doesn't fit in a specific category. That's what I'm trying to get at. So, the third question is, are you a completionist? I would like to say partially. I've noticed my completionist ideals, or my completionist traits showing with Jeffree Star lipsticks. I used to want like every single one in a collection, but then I realized that is not normal, and I can't do that. I physically do not have the financial budget for that. So I've dumbed it down to buying one lipstick from each of his collections he releases. So not a full completionist, but completionist trait. And then I would say I can sometimes be a completionist with like Urban Decay palettes or Jeffree Star palettes, but at the same time, I don't have the financial budget to completely buy every single one, but ideally I want every single one, if that makes sense. So the next one is, how do you store / organize your collection? I upgraded this in August to the current status it's at. I have 2 sets of gray. And you're probably wondering gray. I bought it because it was on sale and I didn't want to wait for the white ones. Gray Alex 5 drawers. And then in them I do have some acrylic pieces, but I'm going to flat out say that they are not the set acrylic pieces. I ideally want something more tailored to them and would fit them better, but like I said, your girl is broke, so I'm not gonna go out and buy the Sunny Cosmetics and all those cosmetics that come out with those acrylic organizers. I shop at Marshall's in the clearance section, and it's wonderful. And then on top, I do have from Amazon a 5 drawer system. And then on top of that, I have another acrylic piece that I put my current palettes in. Number 5, what is your favorite thing about your collection? And the first thing that comes into my head is I have no clue. I kind of feel like my answer is somewhat similar to George's, as in we have items that inspire us and that we like. No, that's sad, but I don't really have a favorite thing about my collection. I kind of just like it and use it. I'm not... This one really stumps me because I don't have a set answer. I just like it, I guess. There's no favorite thing about it. Number 6. What is your least favorite thing about your collection or something to improve in your collection? My least favorite thing about my collection is I have the need to add more stuff to it. I feel like when I compare it to other people online, I feel like I don't have enough, which shouldn't really matter. And we know it doesn't really matter, but low key, we see that, and you know how emotions and feelings and humans work never really make sense because they're complex. But so something to improve, I don't really think I need to improve in anything, but I probably want more items than what I currently have. And I think if there's something to improve, would be to stop buying stuff just because they're on sale. I think that's the one category in my collection that I need to improve on. What is your biggest category in your collection? If we want to get technical, the biggest category is when I count how many eyeshadow pans I have, which is like 350 the last time I checked, but since then I've gotten 3 palettes, so that number is up. But if we want to just say individually what I have the most, not counting single pans, it would definitely be lipsticks. They are at, I think, 75. Actually, my spreadsheet's open. Let's check. My lipsticks are at 76, so I was 1 off. Yeah, so that would definitely be the biggest category in my collection. And then the smallest category in my collection is individual bronzers. Even if you include the ones that are in palettes, it's still small. Concealers, foundations, primers, setting sprays, eye primers. Also mascaras, because I tend to keep it to 4. And yeah, those are pretty much the smallest. Oh, and lip glosses, because I only have 2. So hopefully that stays the same. 9. Do you have a holy grail in your collection? I think I have a holy grail eyeshadow formula, which to me is Urban Decay. I think yeah, besides that, I don't have a holy grail. I just have a lot of stuff I like. I feel like that's a common theme. I just like stuff. Yeah, I don't really have a holy grail. 10. Do you ever wish your collection was bigger or smaller, or is it complete? I definitely don't feel like my collection's complete. I feel like I don't do creative eye looks because I feel like I don't have enough liquid eyeliners to do them how I want to do them. Yeah, I don't feel like it's complete. Do I have everything to fit my everyday needs? Yes, but yeah, I feel like my collection can grow a little bit in territories that are not lipstick or eyeshadow. 11. How often do you declutter makeup in your collection? I rarely declutter makeup. The only time I have decluttered makeup is when I finish dancing. So I threw out all of the items I had just because I was dancing, which included lipsticks I had to buy off Amazon and eBay, so I had the same shade, so those were like borderline expired. I had to do the same thing with some of the eyeshadow I used for dance. I threw away my Dermacool foundations. Yeah, those got all decluttered, and most of the time I don't declutter. I rather use it up. And I know you're like, if you hate it, why? That's just how I am. I feel like I didn't explain that well, and wow, this glitter is nice, but I just don't feel the need to declutter. And plus, when you are growing up with not a lot of money, the money you do spend on yourself or even received as gifts,
I just feel like I need to keep it. Actually, oh my god, this is reversed. The bin behind me right there is actually stuff I do have on Depop and Macari that I will sell and like turn around and sell, but that's only if the item is new and I know I have not used it. So, to elaborate more on that, back to the video.
Number 12, do you get envious seeing other people's makeup collections? I wouldn't say envious, but I would say that it does influence what I want or what I want to buy next. It just forms opinions about certain brands and certain items and how I want them, if I want them, and all that. It's not an envy feeling. It's only envious when the person is clearly ungrateful with some of these younger YouTubers that have giant collections. That's some tea right there. But towards other people, it's not envious. It's more like, ooh, is that good? You know? Number 13, who on YouTube has the best makeup collection video? I really like Shan XO's collection videos, but like also because they're declutters and they're just satisfying. I don't get like ASMR tingles, but like I like hearing all the packaging click when she does that. And I like how she stores them in the tall Alex unit. Well, not tall, but like the wider one where it has thinner drawers. I like that unit. And then 14, what's some advice you give to a future makeup collector? My biggest one would be to shop smart, but don't be like me and buy it just because it's on sale. For example, with Jeffree Star lipsticks, when he does do a sale, that's when I will pick up 2 or 4 of like my favorites or like what I've been wanting. I would say to try to stay out of Marshalls. Like, go in every once in a blue moon. Don't go in all the time. And you're probably wondering why, because that's where I've noticed I will tend to pick up a lot of stuff I don't need. Actually, I went to Marshalls today and did good. I didn't buy any makeup. I bought skincare because I actually needed it, but no makeup. And just for future collectors, know what you want. Have an idea of what you want. If, for example, that new MAC highlighter that came out, that everyone was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so pretty. Don't buy it right away. Wait till the reviews come out, then buy it. Because that's when, especially if you're someone like me, who doesn't have that cash to just keep whipping it out, you know, college kid, balling on a budget, you know. Wait till the reviews come out. Because if the product is shit, now you don't have to have it. And you don't need it. So, that was the makeup collection tag. Georgia Harris will, of course, be linked down below. If I see any other of my friends do this, I will link it down below. Yeah, so if you enjoy me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that jazz. And peace out, Girl Scout.